let this short story time be an encouragement to whomever receives it. As an entrepreneur, sometimes things happen that make getting income a little difficult. I mean, it could happen to anybody, even if you aren't an entrepreneur. If you have a job and you can't find a babysitter, you can't go to work. At least 3 times in my life before I became an entrepreneur and my son was little, things didn't fall through with childcare, and I ended up taking him to work. I didn't want to wait and ask them, because if they would have told me no, then I felt like it would have been worse. Morning. So I took it upon myself. Take your kid to work day. I did it on my own. And believe it or not, I was allowed to keep him there. They just told me don't do it again. But that's how determined I was. I'm like, I can't miss work. I can't miss work, so y'all want me there? Okay, son, gotta come with me. So that happened at least 3 times. But now my son is bigger. The economy is a little rough. So things like getting a facial and getting your nails done might not be as pertinent to people. The summertime is really the best time, in my opinion. But most recently, I've been having car difficulties. And I was like, dang, I'm about to miss out on like a good gig. My son said, Mom, why don't you just catch the bus? And I'm like, catch the bus? And I'm thinking, like, how can I do that? I gotta take all my stuff. Well, here I am. This is my supplies for the day. My lunch bag / purse for the day. And I got my hair wrapped up, because when I arrive, I don't want it to look like what I've been through, to say the least. So, when I checked the map, if I would have driven, it would have been a little over an hour drive. Catching the bus is gonna be 2.5 hours. So I have to leave early. And my plan is to arrive early so that while I've left, even though it's gonna take 2.5 hours travel time, I'm leaving even earlier than I need to, just to give wiggle room. For like this, I had to walk a mile to the actual bus. So I'm giving myself that wiggle room to make it there on time. But I just wanted to tell y'all, you gotta do what you gotta do. Adulting. It's like an adventure. I've had quite a bit of legal things to handle this year, going to court and handling stuff for the case, and by God's grace we settled the case. So this is actually like my first gig of the year, and this case has been going on for about 5 years or so. So it has hampered my ability to really do what I needed to do, and so I really didn't want to miss this opportunity to take this gig, because I feel like free at last, thank God almighty, free at last. I've also never taken the bus to any of my gigs. I have in the past, before I became an entrepreneur and a licensed individual. I had taken the bus to work before, but it's been more than 12 years since I've taken, or maybe 13 years since I've taken the bus. So more than 13 years that I've taken the bus, and the first time ever that I'm taking the bus to a gig. I mean, it's an adventure, so let's do it. Also, I didn't bring anything to drink with me, so I stopped and got this. I'm on a fast, so I'm not supposed to have any sugar. This says sugar-free, 0 sugar. So let's hope that it's being honest, that there's no sugar in here. But when I went into the CVS to run and get it, because this bus was running late, there was literally nobody in there. I'm like yelling to the top of my lungs, hello, does anybody work here? Or can I just leave with it? Because why do I have to beg for service? Then she come out talking about all of them, pointing to the self-checkout, talking about all of them are open. I say yes, but all of them also say no cash. You got your register open and unavailable. You're not here. And like, I don't have to beg for your service, girl. If there's nobody working here, then I'm just gonna take it as I can have this for free. Okay, I'm off of the quiet luxury commuter bus, and I am back on a loud ghetto bus. So far, the commuter bus driver stopped to use the bathroom, so that put us behind like 6 or 7 minutes, plus it was super traffic. This bus arrived about 3 minutes late, so that put us behind a few minutes. And this is the reason why I left a little early. Also, my very first bus, it came late, so I went to the bus stop early by 10 minutes. And right before I arrived at the first bus stop, there was 2 buses that came back to back. So then there was supposed to be 2 more buses coming, and I believe that those buses that came back to back, I had just missed them by like a minute or 2. Then there wasn't another bus to come for like 13 minutes or so. So I believe that at some point either somebody came early or somebody came late, because when the bus that I got on arrived, it was also 2 buses back to back. And no bus schedules buses to arrive back to back, but the first set came back to back, and the second set came back to back. So yeah, so far 3 buses. This is my 3rd bus that I've been on, and all of them have been slightly off schedule. All right. Bus, and it got here right on time. Like, as soon as I got off the other, this one was arriving. Thank God. I left my house at 7:20. It is 9:40, and I'm gonna get to my destination on time. But this is why it's so important when you're taking public transportation. You have to give extra bus that I got on was the wrong fucking bus. Then I ran to get on the next bus. I didn't make it to the actual stop before the bus. And because I wasn't at the stop when the bus stopped, it left. So now I'm stuck walking the next 20 minutes so that I can actually make it to my destination on time. I am still walking, and I'm walking as fast as I can while trying to enjoy the scenery. Man, that's why I said you always got to give extra time. I was supposed to be here at 9:45. The check-in time is 10:15, but I plan to be here a little early. Oh, that's beautiful. That is just gorgeous. So now, instead of being here a little bit early to, get adjusted, maybe grab some water and kind of woosah a bit, I'm just making it right before check-in time. Still grateful for that, right? Because I don't want to be late. But still, jeez. Hey, ducks. Made it on time. I'm in the bathroom freshen up, but I'm here and I made it. Yay!
What's your name?
Bow.
Your name is Bao? His name is Bao.
Bao!